Hello world, Shelly here, and today I've got for you another review in 5 where I take a look at a product, give you my thoughts in 5 minutes or less, usually a little bit more, but I try for less. And today we've got a double whammy for you because I've got 2 different products here that I'm going to try out. First is the Milani Retouch and Erase Concealer, and on the other eye I'm going to try the Infallible Pro Glow Concealer. These are both relatively new at the drugstore, and I just figured we'll try them both out. So let's take a look at the claims on the web. So this is the Infallible Pro Glow from L'Oreal. It retails for $9.99, and on Ulta's website it's got 21 reviews and an average rating of 3.3 out of 5 stars. It comes in 8 different shades for up to 16 hours of glowing coverage, lightweight radiant formula, conceal, correct, and highlight, and the pro look of long wear. I've got this in the shade, whatever the lightest was. Shade 01 Classic Ivory. And for the Milani, it is called the Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. This retails for $9, comes in 6 different shades. And what Milani has to say is that this concealer instantly erases the look of dark circles, spots, blemishes, and imperfections with an added face brightening effect. A mess-proof cushion tip applicator blends the lightweight full coverage formula over skin easily without creasing and without settling into lines. Now, L'Oreal didn't take any extra effort to say anything about settling or creasing or fine lines. Milani did. Take note. So let's try these out. I'm just going to go Milani on this side, Pro Glow on this side. I've got this in shade 01 Fair, also the lightest shade that it comes with. So it does have this sort of sponge tip applicator. I get the best coverage with concealer when I use a brush. Now, here's the deal with concealer with me. I do have fine lines under my eyes. I have very dry skin. I also have pretty considerably dark circles under my eyes, especially since I stopped using my caffeine solution from The Ordinary because I didn't bring it with me on my trip to Ireland. I have to get back into that habit because I can tell my purple got worse. That stuff really works. So those are the 2 major things I need. I get best coverage with a brush, so that's what we're going to do. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Edge number 40 concealer brush. Really like this brush. Let's start with the Milani. Just gonna dab a little under here. Immediately I see that it's probably a little too dark for me, and this is a warm toned concealer, so a yellow undertone, not a pink. I prefer pink as I am cool undertoned. It's not blending super easily with my foundation. I can kind of see the line where the concealer is stopping and the foundation is starting. I feel like it is accentuating my lines just a little bit, and I can still see some purple coming through. It's a little bit patchy in how it's applying, but I can still see my under eye lines pretty prominently. It's not blurring them. I'm going to set this with the e.l.f. under eye setting powder. Sometimes that helps the blurring. Okay, there's the Milani side. Let's go to the Infallible Pro Glow side. This is just your typical doe foot applicator. This is also a warm-toned concealer that seems a little bit too dark, not very highlighting on my skin tone. It's a thinner consistency than the Milani. It's blending into the foundation quite a bit easier. And it does have a less dry look. I wouldn't call it, it's not exactly glowing or luminous, but yeah, it is kind of a nice natural skin finish. Set it with the e.l.f. powder. Here you go, finished face. As far as these concealers go, I would say neither one is really full coverage. I think the Milani has slightly better coverage than the L'Oreal Pro Glow. And again, these are not intended to be compared head to head. This is just, I've got 2 new concealers, let's try them both out at the same time. I think both are equally showing my fine lines under my eyes. Neither one is blurring them out, but neither one is settling into them, and neither one seems to be looking really dry. So so far, since I set them, I do feel like they look okay. They don't look great. They look a little bit liney. You know, I'm not getting any blur out of it, but it would be enough for an everyday run out the door. I don't think I would pick either of these for a full face of makeup, because when I do a full face, I tend to go for more of a brightening look around the eyes. These do not brighten on me. They're a little bit too dark, as tends to be the case with drugstore concealers in my world. So there you have it, my thoughts on the Milani Retouch and Erase and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow concealers. Have you guys tried either one of these? Let me know in the comments down below. What'd you think? Did they work for you? What are you dealing with? How did it go? Thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.